Happy Monday, folks. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a great day. Started off with a fantastic episode of the Spawn Chunks, which you can listen to at thespawnchunks.com. And we talked about Grimstone and all the ups and downs and sideways that involves. Hey, look, Cosmic's online. And if you haven't figured it out, that's me at the top, Joel Duggan. And this is the Citadel, a survival Minecraft server where I do geeky stuff in Minecraft with my friends. We're building a medieval town. I say medieval. It's loosely medieval. It's loosely medieval. We've taken some creative liberties on some more decorative things like this tower, but right now, what we are working on is this side. And to recap a little bit about what we did yesterday, we worked on this road. We laid out the basics. It's not textured. Obviously, it's not final in terms of the edges. I'm going to wait till I do some houses before I do that. We also laughed at Alistair's TARDIS prank, continued the road out the main gate, and began to add this dock in place. And I think I'm going to start here because I sort of messed around with this bridge yesterday, and I want to try and refine that. I think this might be a good place to start today. Hey, Cosmic, Obscure Green, Fazu Battlecaster, Rabelais is in the house. Lots of familiar faces. And Steven's lurking. Thanks very much, my friend. So brand new episode of the Spawn Chunks out right now. If you're not listening, why? It's free. You should. I mean, not right now, because right now we're hanging out here. But, you know, when we're done here, you should go listen. What do I have in my inventory? Not a lot. Let's go fix some of that. Need some carrots. I need some rockets, obviously. And don't need the sign or the chests. Ink sacks. Sand I can put somewhere else. I don't think I have room for much. So I want to grab some chains. 18 chains. I want to grab some andesite. Some stairs. And I guess that's it for now. Maybe some bricks. Oh, here we go. Grab some of these too. So what I'm thinking with the bridge here, I'd like to try, I like this idea right here with the chains. Not the whole thing, just enough to kind of suggest that they've thought to put a little bit of a railing here. The idea being that river boats could come up and dock here. So we may want to add something like a fence, like an actual fence post or something at some point, which I think could look cool. Alternatively, we could put fences there. I do like the chains for now. One thing I was thinking, though, is that we could change this bridge to be a wider bridge. And if we did that... Why do I not have the blocks? Anyway. Then we could potentially do chains here instead. It's a little plain is my only concern. I mean, obviously we could do stairs here to have a little bit nicer. How do we feel about a chain railing versus a door railing? The nice thing about the chain railing is that the doors, they kind of block a lot of the waterway, but if we use the chains, you can see what's going on. The problem, of course, is that the chains and the stone are very gray, and we don't have a lot of variation, I guess, going on. Hey, 40 Thieves, how's it going? I think I might prefer just regular stone as opposed to stone bricks. Or maybe vice versa. Maybe we'll do stone bricks and we will use regular stone for the actual bridge. So these are slabs. Yeah. Let's go get some slabs. I think both works, says Jody. Oh, I had some of these. Don't need the ender pearl. I need andesite slabs. I need regular slabs and regular stairs. Don't need this much cobblestone either. So people are torn up. They prefer the trapdoors. Well, one thing I know that's happening is I'm definitely changing the... Oh, can't get up that way. I'm changing the deck of the bridge. I don't want the deck to be this particular texture. I think we're going to go with stone slabs. These ones. Ugh. There are some times I wish you could jump just a little bit higher out of water in Minecraft. It'd be nice. So we'll get rid of these for sure. Misplace some blocks. We might leave like one or two of them as stone. This is how I usually operate. I usually end up building something that I like the shape of, but then I have to go back and kind of like retexture it and give it a little bit of life. Oops, not that. And then maybe there and here. Oh, that's too stripy. Let's try this one. So that feels a little bit better, although if we do the chain thing, we'll end up probably removing these and then doing this sort of a thing. So does that start to feel too big? Too bulky? You know, I don't mind it. I think we just have to do a little bit more with the shape of it. And I think what we'll do is we'll get rid of these. Put in slabs. And then start to figure out... Do these look good with the slab here? It probably does not work very well. Oh, that's not bad. It's not terrible. I sometimes wish we had 3/4 blocks. I think we have to go with probably the stairs. I'm okay with stairs on one side though, and blocks on the other. Horizontal chains, it's in 116.5. That's vanilla. Vampire wood? What's vampire wood? Right, so we had that down there. What we could do, because we've got these as solid, we also want that to connect to something. So we want to do maybe an upside down stair here. Oh, I'm going to need more of these. So this might change this connection a bit. We might not have this here at all. We need more stairs. Anything else we need? Let's see if we need any of these things. Oh, might want to sleep. Oh, already has stack. Crap. For those of you that are donating channel points, the free points you get for watching the stream, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. It's a support thing that Twitch is doing so that if a streamer in part of the program reaches the goal, they promote the stream on the front page of Twitch. And I've discovered that a number of people have found the stream and stuck around because of the promotion. So I really appreciate it. And thank you to Maxenstein. Maxenstein38 with 100 bits. Thanks very much. Boost is on again. Boost is continued from yesterday. I believe that's how it works. I think it's a limited time frame. I think it's 48 hours. But we're at 90K out of 140K from what I understand. So thank you very much. So one thing we could do here to make this less boring is put chisel blocks here. I mean, we can put just about any block there, but I'd like to try and keep it in this kind of range. I wonder if it's going to be too much to have something here. Yeah, I prefer just the straight chains. If it was a longer bridge, we could do something else, but anyway, the thought process here was this. Gives it a little bit more depth, and yeah, I don't want it to be any thinner. So we would do the same thing over here. I think maybe we have to change this one. Or does this have to be solid? I think I like that better as a solid, which means... Right, so there's 2 there, and then 2 there. But then up here, we need to match what's going on there. Actually, we'll have to go check and see what's up there. So it's a little bit straighter, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. And I think what we'll do here is we'll swap out these two, put that there instead. Balances out just a little bit, just enough texture to get where we need to go. Now, what if this was also a stair? I think I prefer the solid block on this side. It feels like it's more of an anchor. We could even mess around with having a slab on top of this. It's a little bit high. Maybe a pressure plate? Trick we've used elsewhere. Yeah, I think that works. Cool. So the plan was to perhaps have a house or something here, and that this path would connect up to that place. Maybe like a harbor master or something. Not sure. Thanks, Skull Daisy. Yeah, we've used it along the wall. We've not used it on top of those blocks, but we've used it along the wall before. Another one of these guys. Goodness. Relentless. So I feel like whenever we go up a step, I want to add a little bit of depth to the wall. Although unfortunately that starts to hide it. So let's go there. We'll go to here. And I think maybe here. It's good. Now over there could be a building, so I don't want to mess around with that too much. We will maybe add something like that. Or maybe a stair. I think maybe that needs to be solid across like that. Maybe just do this. Cool. So now this, we'll have to figure out what happens with this building before we sort out that edge, but I think that's good. Now I had planned on coming down here and potentially putting tops on these, but I think that overdoes it. We could try the pressure plate thing again. Which I think works. Question is, do we want to do it on stone bricks, or do we maybe want to use a different block for these? Like, we could try andesite. I like that. We could try. I just need to put some stuff down here. Too much stuff. Costa Rica, nice. I've never been to Costa Rica. I think I flew through San Juan one time, and I vacationed in St. Lucia, so I've been to the tropics, but I've never been to Costa Rica specifically. What do I want to do? I want to... Let's just get rid of this stuff. I think we like what we're doing right now, so I don't need the wood. I need another shulker box. What do I want? I want andesite. And ditch the cracked for now. I guess we could also look at somewhere as I have stone. There we go. These are kind of our options that are in the immediate vicinity for different decorations. Hey, Benjat, good to see you. So we could also do those, which I don't like as much because of the bottom line. And we could also do andesite combined with pressure plates. So this unfortunately does not work as well. I think maybe we go without the pressure plates, but we use the polished andesite. And that could mean an opportunity to do something different along the front here. Let's try, I think maybe trapdoors would look good. And we'll have to decide if we're going to use the spruce or the regular trapdoors. More than likely the spruce. But we'll see. On the diagonal, gifted a tier 1 sub to Fulmers. Thanks very much on the diagonal. That's 8 gifts in total on the channel so far. And welcome on in, Fulmers. If you want to connect your Discord and your Twitch, you can join the Discord. It might take up to 90 minutes. Usually it's more like a half an hour for your Discord and your Twitch to talk to one another. But once they do, you can join us in the Discord and chat nerdy stuff all week long. Good crew in there too. Really fun people. I think you'll like it. Alright. So I do like that. It does make me feel like these want to be more andesite. But we could also try this. I don't mind that at all. I'm only curious if the other trapdoors might work better. Let's see. Not needing all these slabs because we seem to be doing okay without them. There are walls to mess around with too. And I'm guessing that chains don't connect to walls. I don't think they got that far with these. No, they don't. That's too bad. Trapdoors are versatile. I agree. Yeah. Missed the Discord server, but maybe I'll go to Patreon. I actually, Benjack, that's a great way to go. For people that are wondering, you can get access to the Discord on the Patreon as well. And instead of a Prime Gaming sub or a Tier 1 sub, which is $5 on Twitch, access to the Discord on my Patreon is only $2 a month US. And obviously it helps me stream a lot more often, which I very much appreciate. But then you get the added bonus of having access to the Discord. That is a tough call, but I'm leaning towards the spruce. Although I'd be okay with these if we put a different color behind them, like if it wasn't gray. Like if we put a log or something back there. I think those work better. It's easier to. Someone was asking about mossy brick for the water, and yes, that's a good idea too. I don't think we're going to get that far because that just leads me down the rabbit hole of like landscaping all this stuff, which I mean, obviously there's some stuff that's been messed around with. We filled this in on an earlier stream, so I'm okay with leaving it as it is. Do we want... I think we want these to go all the way across, despite the fact that there's no Talk to them. That looks okay. Still not thrilled with how much green is in there. So I think we might have to go all the way and fill it up with dirt. I think we just missed that. Do I have coarse dirt on me? I don't. Yeah, so far so good. Hey! How's it going, Obsidian? Good to see you. 107k on the Boost Channel challenge. Thanks very much, folks. Ghostly, yes, I have all the blocks. We're just not going into that depth of texture. Right now, what I'm feeling is frustration of inventory, and it's of my own doing. So I think what we need to do is maybe work a little bit on the wall, and that will give us some inventory space. Because we can use a lot of the blocks that we are overflowing with, which is grass and dirt. Actually, I should check to see if we've got room for this grass here back at the barn. Hold on. I still haven't done the massive player storage. Anybody noticing that my rockets and food noises are very soft? I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Weird glitch. Do we have room? We have room for dirt. We have room for grass. Amazing. So we want just this to be just quartz dirt if we can manage it. Do we have gravel here? We do. I guess I'll leave the clay in there. Yeah, see, like, you couldn't even hear that rocket. Yeah, see, this wall needs to be filled in. So what... Was there anything else over here? Not right at the moment, I don't think. I guess the only other thing I can think of over there would be to grab some cobble and try to figure out where a couple of buildings might be. Lots of dirt there too. Oh gosh. Okay, let's grab that. Put that in there. Keep those. Grab these. That can go in there. Feeling much better. How about that? So this octagonal courtyard, there's going to be a building here probably. And it looks like from our thought process here, we definitely want them to be a good solid block back from the road. And so if this cobblestone border is the edge, I'm thinking we don't want... I don't think we want something there. We might want to put things back at least that far. The good news here is that this is going to be a pretty straightforward building. At least this one is. We could put a little bit of an angle on it, but I feel like we'd want some sort of path this way, although I don't know why you'd want to go this way, because that would get you up to nowhere. So maybe it's best that this place be right up against the wall here. I wanted to have a bridge here for some reason, although now I'm wondering why. Maybe we could have a bridge attaching the buildings. Like if we had a building here and a building there, and they had edges that matched up. We could do a bridge like up here from one building to the other, maybe. That would be kind of cool. I might want to drop this back though. Just so we're not blocking the view of the waterfall. And that would push this up to this block here. I guess we could have an interesting shape to a building if we wanted to have that kind of a shape. That could be kind of cool. Fits in there pretty decently, because then we could have I've never built a building like this before. This go like that. How wide do we want this to go? Probably to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. I have no idea how easy or difficult that would be, but it would create a really cool shape for what would be the building you'd be staring right at as you come into the center. Alistair does some really cool pranks, but I'm going to get rid of this just because it's a little distracting. I will leave a TARDIS kit. Oh, sleep time. Fix It 412, subscribe with Prime. Hello, thank you very much, sir. What is up with you? 4 months, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. I haven't seen you in the Discord, but I imagine you're probably pretty busy with your own. How are things going on Vastin, by the way? Feel free to drop a link to your YouTube in the chat if you want to fix it. Always enjoy seeing your content. I know you've been doing a lot of Bedrock stuff lately too, which is nice. You might have some insight. Am I barking up a tree that I don't want to climb, making a building shaped like that? Am I in for a world of hurt? Now this, I think, would probably be ground floor. I don't think there would be much of a foundation here. A real new direction for Vastin? Nice. That sounds awesome. What was the big change? Is it like anything goes, or like you're building on top of each other, or you have to do... I can't remember what the rules were this season. So anything here that's big is going to be right in front of the keep, but that's okay. Like, I don't mind. I guess we just have to be careful not to get in the way in here. There are usually creepers in here. See, I wouldn't want the roof to be too much higher than here, right? Like, you don't want to block the view of the mountain. So we'd have to be careful with how tall we make it. But yeah, I think that could work. Because then over here, we could do something cool like this. I think that's a cool design, like a cool angle. It's going to be hard, don't get me wrong. But then that's also really cool. That way you get to see the face of the building no matter which way you come in. That's a happy accident. Yeah. Okay. I'm on board. So we'll commit to that. I like that there's a little alleyway here. Doesn't really have much consequence because it just goes up to the moat. But we could figure out something else that could go here. But then this space, maybe this is where we put the harbor master. I guess it would make sense. I say harbor master, it's a river. There's no harbor. But like something here would be good. And it looks like it's another angled build, which is going to be tricky. But we could make it a decent shape, I think. Vastin were functioning a lot more like a build team with sort of a group leader style building. Oh, that's cool. So like somebody designs something and then other people come in to help out. That's cool. That helps with the grind work. JMO the Schmo. Hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. The city is many times bigger than anything we've done in the past. Thanks, Vic. Yeah, I like the idea of the house too. So the Vastin city you're doing is bigger than anything you've done before? Folks, if you don't understand how big the stuff is on Vastin, then you've not been privy to the massive projects. I undertook one and I failed. It didn't go very well. So here I'd be tempted to do something that has like a 2x2 or a 3x3 or something. 2, 2, 2. Yeah, so like here, I might want to do those 2 blocks right there. Which are these 2? No, these 2. So we could have a building there. And instead of going in at an angle, we could just do like a straight. Although that means this only goes so far. Although that might be okay. That might work. It's a funky little shape. It does leave an odd shape back here, but like a good chunk of this could be cliff. I kind of want to build up. This isn't going to be a sheer flat wall. There's going to be some sort of like cliff thing happening here, I think. Maybe I should do the cliff before I start worrying about the houses. Because some of this might actually be terraformed a little bit differently. See, originally I was going to bring the moat down here, but I forgot and did this instead. I like this better, but it does leave us with some weird holes. Fix it. How do you handle holes like this in designs, like things between houses? How do you deal with like negative space like this weird triangle right here? Wicked Stacy, thanks for the 100 bits. Very much appreciate it. Hey, we're at 111k for the boost points. Appreciate that, everyone. This might be too, well, I guess depending on how high this gets, right? This could be, I don't want to get them too close together because then the roofs start touching and stuff. A little alleyway here would be cool, but I'm not sure what it would lead to. Small veggie field. Yeah, we could do, I don't know about veggie fields, but we could definitely do like a, maybe like a fish market or something, or some sort of stand, or I don't know. We'll see. We could just also put in like just a facade of just something, right? Like maybe we just stop it there so it's less of a problem. Maybe this is the door, right? Like maybe the door is there, and so we need this space to get in, you know? Because door along here actually is going to be very awkward. So that could be the solution there, is to have the door, the entrance and the alleyway here be there. So that could be the way to go there. Okay, I like that. I like that. Let's get rid of this. Now this building we never finished. We just kind of like sort of guessed where it might go. We never really did anything with it. I feel like we should maybe connect them somehow. Like have them share a wall. Or at least have them offset by just one. So then we can revise this. When you build houses like this on an angle fix it, how big do you make them? Cathartica, yeah, there's going to be details and stuff at that level, but we're not at that stage. How did I get that wrong? Oh, I made this is the wrong angle. This is the wrong angle. So if we did this, then that's shared there. This goes to there. This goes in this direction. And then this goes here. No? No. I think I need to use a different color. Oh boy. The detail can just be some simple texturing instead of all the depth you usually need. Yeah, that's fair. What's a different color we can use? Let's use diorite for this house just so I can see what's going on. I don't know if I'm really going to end up hating angled houses before too long. Whoops. Right, so they share that corner. And then they share that block. And then they share this block. So this would be there. Oh, I missed an L. I missed a... This goes the other way. That's what I'm doing wrong. Why can I not figure this out? This is not hard. It shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be this hard. All right. That's right so far. Then this goes like this. Like that. And then to here. Well, then it just butts up against the existing house. Like that's it. That's the end of it. Right? If this house is built first, then this is what this looks like. Okay. I'm no longer mystified. Switching to a different color was definitely the right way to go. Burger, yes it is. We are at 116. I think we did about 40 or 50k yesterday in terms of the channel points. Okay, so let's get rid of this. And I think I'm going to give myself a break here and maybe just go with a straight up, just a straight square house. I think that could be the easiest thing here. And we were going... How close do I want this to be? Probably no closer than there. Now I want to think about this particular path. I feel like this was feeling quite narrow before. Yeah, it does come in at a very narrow angle. I'm wondering if we could do a smidge to widen that up somehow. And if we do, it's probably going to be better to go on the inside than it is on the outside. So if we do that, what we'll do is just try extending this part of the road. Get rid of that, and then So that then becomes a slightly different angle. Yeah, it doesn't taper as much. And I feel like if the other building is here, so even if there was another building here, oops. I'm not saying that this is where it's going to be, but it's where it could be. Then if you're coming down this road, yeah, that's pretty good. And then there's a nice reveal as this house moves out of the way of this fancy house there. Yeah, I don't think that's too narrow. I think that should be, that feels a little bit better. Okay. So then we can leave this for now. Because I don't know what kind of door would be there. The other thing I wanted to look at was this side of the road. Yeah, I'm not going to enlarge the octagon on the diagonal. We've already put it in place. So that kind of stuff is not happening. I'm not going backwards. So I think here we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just that kind of a thing. Does leave a little bit more room there, but that's okay. I don't want the street to feel too crowded. And it's gonna be pretty tight on your right hand side here. Plus, if it's more open on this side, you're more likely to walk over here, which will, I think, will show off more of what's going on over there. And then here is where I think, and I'll have to think about a style to build this in, but I think here on the left would be a good spot for like a stables. So it's a really large area. We can adjust this line here, this dirt line behind my shulker island. And I feel like we could put, it would be a good spot to put a stables. Like, you know, you ride your horse into town and this would be a good spot to stall it, right? To board it, called boarding a horse. Hannah would have my head. Yeah, so you can board your horse here. And we can't really do a lot of that until I get rid of the shulker island. However, I feel like we could probably do, we might be able to get away with one of these barn types. So maybe not a thatched roof, but I did really enjoy the interior of this angled build over here. This one right here in front of me. So this could be a really cool looking stables. You know, you can get a lot of detail. It's very interesting because of the angled build. So we can come up with something like that and do stalls and things like that inside, which I think would be very cool. Alternatively, we could do a build like this that is on an angle, but has like an open end to it. We'll see. We may end up doing a thatched roof too. I don't know. I'm not sure what would look. I feel like a tiled roof would look better. Or at the very least a wood roof. I kind of wish there was a way to do that kind of a thatched look, but have it be more brown, you know, like have it look more like sticks than hay. Alistair would use some sort of lava dispenser in the horse stalls. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Cosmic Dancer is reminding me that it is time for me to take a break, so I'm going to adhere to that. If you're new to the channel, as some of you may be, I take a break about once an hour, and it's just for a few minutes. I usually just find a place to rest my head here in Minecraft, and I grab myself a stretch, refresh my coffee. You should too. Give your eyeballs a break, and we'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Be right back. Okay, let's, I think it might be time to move the shulker setup. Yeah, weird, the flight rockets are being real quiet. It's strange. Because I'd like to try and lay in the idea for this, this stables. And to do that, I think we're going to have to move a lot of this stuff. But we've got the room now, so it should be fine. I'm just going to load this in here because it's easy. And then we'll just take out some of the stuff here. And I think we'll put back a lot of it, but not all of it. Not everything fits in here, so we have to kind of figure out selectively. I think these go over here. Don't remember what goes there. Maybe potion box? Don't need the glass. Oh, maybe gravel goes over here. Anyway, good enough. I'll leave that there for Alistair next time he logs on. And we need to go think about where we're going to work next and then set this up in a reasonably close vicinity. I think where I want to work is here. So I would say probably here's a good spot to set things up. Loser user 656, thanks for the raid. Appreciate you sharing your viewers. So let's do this in a way that makes sense. I guess bed here. We'll do ender chest here. But then we'll put these things here and there. And then now we can start laying out all the things we tend to use a lot of. This can go back in here. Same with this. What's in that? Right. So this is dirt. And what's in this? Andesite. Oh, right. This needs to go usually over there. I should really go empty that out. All right. I need more cobblestone. Stone. And I need to go take another look at that barn because I want to see how big it is. Hey, True Purple. How are you doing this afternoon? Or this evening, I guess, for you. So while this is a cool looking build, I think it's a little bit small for the stables that I want to make. And I want to say 50% bigger. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll go to at least 15 and see where that takes us. Yeah, it's a weird bug. I'm not sure why the rockets aren't making any noise. Oh, bed's over there. Autopilot. I was flying to where the bed used to be. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Let's move this down. All right. You can hear the rockets? They're really soft for me. I'm not sure why. That's weird. All right. Stables. So I think I want to try and use this angle of singles and kind of get it to be maybe set back by this far. That works out quite nicely there. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That feels a little bit big. So let's go down to 13 maybe. Because I feel like there could be maybe a reason to go up this way. I'm not sure why. There could also be more stuff happening outside here, outside the stables. So like this, the building itself might be 13, but we could overhang the roof and have like an outside portion, which would make sense. Oh, I didn't look to see how deep that building was. I counted one side of it, but not the other. Oh, hey, we can do it from the air. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we did 13. So we'll do maybe 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's kind of big, but we'll see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is a large building. We might have to cut it back down. I think 9 might be deep enough. I like the idea of it being longer, like more rectangular. So we'll do here. Feel like that feels a bit nicer. Still big, but once you start putting some depth and stuff on it, we might want to have it. So like, think about a stall being like a 2 by 3 area. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 5 stalls, right, on the inside. Maybe 2 or 3 there, maybe 1 or 2 there. So like, it's only going to have stalls for a couple horses. I say a couple, I mean, 5. I don't know, how big do you folks usually make stables if you do them? Are they usually like massive? Paladin Dawn, take it easy. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Up to 70 viewers and 123K on the boost channel points. Really appreciate it, folks. All right, let's put in a little bit of height so we can see what we're dealing with. We might want to knock it back here a little bit so that there's a better alleyway here. And then maybe have the entrance be like here. Yeah, I feel like that could work. We could have like a corral or something here. Something off to the side would be good. Maybe a place to pull a cart. We could just build a cart here that would kind of block off the access. I like that it goes up onto the hill, but what we'll do is probably dig into the hill and not have to worry too much about it, which is good. Got lots of room for stuff out here, which is good. I might bump it up closer to the road, but that's a decision I can make later. Obviously, if we build it, this tree would come down. But I feel like there is this natural path that goes up this way that I'd like to try and utilize. Like right through here just seems so easy. I kind of want to do something with that. 5 or 6 stalls, so it's probably about the same size as the one that you're making, and I just put an extra horse in a turnout area. Yeah, no, a turnout area is a good idea too. Cool, thanks. All right, well, let's do a little bit of filling here on the wall. I'm also still not entirely sold on this tower. We've got a couple different ideas for towers, including this one. This one is really growing on me. And I'm wondering if that might look better there. And because if we remove this weird steeple thing, this would look special, you know? I feel like these would look more special if there weren't like all kinds of these around, you know? If these were more like that, then I think we would have a better time. The only thing is that I think from the outside, I do like this very sheer sort of face to it. So while it's cool that we have that tower over on the other side, let's just get somewhere where I can see all of the things. Can't believe one rocket got me up that high. Right, so while this one is kind of special and it has the overhang on the top part of the tower, I like the sheer sides of these, but I like the top of this. And I'm thinking that we could maybe steal that, put it over here. We'll apply it to this one first. But this one, I want to do a two tower situation there. And then we'd have these other 2 towers over here. And I don't like this anymore. You know, like I feel like... That's why I only build some of these things. I feel like that feels too rustic compared to that. So I'm wondering if we can take some of the design textures from that and apply it to this. So maybe we just kind of cap it with the stone. Don't build it out, but just keep it straight. And then see if we can go from there with it. The other thing is that we took the time a couple of streams ago to put in this wall here. And I like it. What I need to do now, though, is figure out where the next tower is going to be after this one. The idea being that we've walled off the river here, and we're going to do the same thing here. And I guess what we should do is just put another tower directly on the other side here. Like straight across, we'll just put a tower like right here. And put like a little wall here, or a little gate. I think that's the easiest thing, or the most straightforward thing to do. And I'm thinking about making it really quite small, like a little 5x5, just enough to attach a wall to, you know? So I'll get some stone. Yeah, I feel like the repetition of that will look cool. I'll have to refresh my brain on how to do it, but I hear a zombie. Oh, there's monsters nearby. Are you underneath me? This might have been a mistake. Oh, Cosmic slept. Thanks, Cosmic. Okay, well. Yes, the towers will be detailed. The reason why I haven't yet is because we don't know what they're going to look like. He's getting burned somewhere. Weird. Right. Don't need these. Grab those. Got some scaffolding. These are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at a minimum. I will need... Oh, there he is. Yep. You had a previous existing suntan, I think. Stone and this one. This is the one I want. So we want stairs and we want andesite slabs. And we're going to want more stairs. So like I said, at minimum we want the wall to be 6 high, but we might have to figure out something more. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that doesn't feel tall enough. That feels a little bit better. Gonna have to widen the river too. Okay, lots of sand, that's good. All right, so what I'm thinking is we go straight across. This is the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so... So we'll do that. How wide do we want this river to be? I feel like we might want to keep it about that wide. If we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe 7. So the tower would be here. And then how much taller than this would it need to be? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably 6 from this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. Cut this down. Say goodbye to my ankles. If you can't tell, I now have this down to a bit of a process. Just wireframing things in. Go walk around, see what they look like. Oh. I feel like that looks pretty protected and sturdy. Doesn't look like you can access it from any point. And then we just have to figure out how tall the wall should be. And minimum we had 6, but I feel like it should be a little bit taller. So we'll go 6 up from here just in case. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be too low. Yes, that does not feel protected enough. Whoa, I'm in the hole. $129K. Oh, I'm in the hole again. Jeez. On the Boost Channel Challenge. Thanks very much, folks. Thanks, Ward. Appreciate you coming by. So how high is the other one here? We should maybe bring this straight across, because I think I'm happy with that and how it looks from the outside as far as the height goes. Yeah, so we'll go straight out the other side, and then we'll decide where to drop it. So what the reason what I'm doing and why I'm starting back here again is because I feel like where this wall connects to this big tower will probably dictate the right height for that wall in between the towers. So we'll do, let's just get some scaffolding going so I'm not guessing at stuff. So we are at 80. And we'll probably come out the other side. That would make sense. So it looks like there's 3. 3 again. Oops. Oh, out of stone. I feel like we're running low on stone. Did I not have another box that was just full of stone? Got a little bit in there. I must have some back at the barn. Hold on. If not, we might have to go for a stone run. I wish that Optifine didn't have that weird bug when you land from Elytra that gives like the weird, like, it's like this weird in-out thing that wobbles. It's really not fun. We do have quite a bit here. So it'll do us for a little while, but it's not going to do the whole wall. More than likely have to do a stone run sometime. Which would be good. I guess that means that for the folks that are new, you can see a little bit more of the server. We'll walk back to some of the earlier builds where I keep all my stone. All right, 2, 3. So this is about where I wonder if we have to start going down or where we should start going down. It might be worth looking at the wall that we did over here because we put stairs on the other wall. Let's go take a look. Yeah, so we did each section had like a stair drop, but these were only 2. But over here, we go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to, yeah, then we go up to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just kept the top of the wall gentle and then let the bottom do whatever it wanted as far as lining up with the terrain. So if we look at this now from over here, I'd say we probably don't have to start dropping until we get to the next section. So right before that section there, we can start to drop there, but we won't go straight down with this. We'll probably have it be a lot more gentle, would be my guess. Actually, we might not drop it very much at all, because I'd like to try and keep the platform here should be, well, I guess it can't be the same height. What did I say that was, 80? Yeah. Oh, is that right? Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 3 more sections. I think that's at 80, if I was to guess. So why don't we try to look at this from here? Yes. And we'll just go down 1 section or 1 block every section, just as a start. There you go. Gulpy? How do I pronounce your name? Thanks for coming by. Always nice to see new people come in. We're only 10k away from the Stream Boost Challenge. That's only 5 people given their 2,000 free channel points. Try to get this across here. Whoops. I could go down a little bit sooner, maybe. I don't mind that though. I don't mind that it dips down low enough to be whatever the door height would be here. Right? So like the way that this wall goes in here underneath this door top part of the tower, then that kind of like sinks down and then it's still just enough room. Yeah, I don't think I'd want this any lower. Because from the other side, is that 6? I don't remember. If it's not 6, it's close. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, it's 9. It's not close at all. It's like 30% bigger. 50% bigger. The only trick there is that I don't want the wall here, this little wall. I don't want that to be up there. I want that to be more like here. But that could mean like you go in here, down one flight of stairs, then you can go across here. That could be kind of cool too. So this has 1, 2, 3. So it does have a 4th, but we lowered the wall on the ceiling on the outside of it because this has got stairs. Okay, that's good because that's what we used over there, is stairs. So I think that just needs an extra block. Yeah, so on the inside here, we would just have this. Whoops. Unless we want this to be a very tall tower. It's the only thing I can think of would be if we wanted this to be taller or as tall as this. Like if we wanted this to be a straight shot. But I feel like having a straight shot is a little bit boring. So this is where I'm trying to balance what would be maybe what exactly would happen in a real medieval wall and what looks cool. And I think the dip looks cool. What do you folks think? We might make it a little bit more gradual. Like we might go flat here and then start to go up. Oh, the boost is done. The boost is done. Huzzah. Thanks very much, folks. Really appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. You don't have to do that. So yeah, what do we think, folks? Are we going to like lower it earlier, or do we feel like that slope looks good? I'm worried it's a little bit low. I kind of maybe want to take. I want maybe just have the step be here, and then take this straight across. I'm thinking straight across there. So one block higher, I think. It sounds silly, but I just, for whatever reason, this feels less formidable. Does anybody know if we can confirm if the stream boost is working and that we're getting promoted? I'm curious. But yes, I think that decision made. I almost feel like, hold on, can't read chat and fly. It almost feels like a small tower before the elevation change would help visually. Oh, you mean like put a tower like kind of like around here? The other thing is that I'm not super happy with this. section. So we could maybe put, instead of having this tower here, we could maybe space them out and have two. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. That actually could be cool. But definitely this is happening here. I also just realized that we didn't send that tower into the middle. Did I do that on purpose? I feel like we could have maybe done that better. I think I was trying to be different by not putting it into the middle, but I'm feeling that it would be better. Well, I guess it makes sense to have less. I guess we should have more of the tower sticking out. I mean, the idea would be that you'd want to see all sides, but I also don't want to give... I like the idea of the wall and the tower leaving very little access there. This feels boring as a straight wall. Maybe we have to change that. Because we could move it ahead a little bit and back. Now that you said that on the diagonal, I think it was you, yeah. I think maybe we should add towers along here. I'm not super happy with this shape. Cool, thanks, Galdaisy. Appreciate it. I imagine that anybody that's here that is like a regular is probably going to see my streams boosted, not boosted, but my streams in the forefront anyway. Because if you're already a follower or already a regular viewer, then I would imagine Twitch would say like, hey, you've been here before, you might want to be there again, you know? So, overall, I'm thinking it would be better to maybe have this tower be over here and have an angle wall somehow. So we might have to redo the way that this wall works a little bit. And I think that might come into play with where we want to put the towers. I don't know if I want to put a tower there. Because I mean, the idea with the wall, of course, is that you'd want it to be concave because that gives advantage to the people on the wall. I don't know a ton about medieval history and castle stuff, but I do know that. I watched enough movies to know to know what's up. Like here, you're getting shot at from there and shot at from over there. You're in a whole world of hurt right here. So putting a tower here is maybe not the best idea. But I can certainly see this is a long, expansive wall to have just the tower there and the tower there. So I'm thinking maybe we have to divide it in thirds, which would be more interesting visually. So I guess that would be, you know what, let's just take some coordinates. I apologize, we're about to do math. So we are at, what axis are we on? The x-axis. Let's just go with 8960 for the sake of a round or an even number. So negative 8960. Negative 8960 all the way to around here, which is negative 9060. So 100 blocks, 110 blocks. So every 40 blocks, we should have a tower. Maybe every 30 minus the tower itself. Let's just do this quickly. So this was 8960. We'll go to negative 9,000. No, negative 90. So that's right in the middle of the wall. Darn it. Maybe we do want to put a tower there. It is kind of boring. And these towers are 9 by 9, I think. No, 7 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 by 7. Okay. So let's just say it sticks out by 2 because it's a 3. Yeah, okay. So there could be a tower there. So that's, yeah, so the 90 would be there. There's the 30 blocks. So we'll go another 30 blocks from here, which will be negative 9,030. And so it would be here. But maybe out by another one. And then the last block. Oh, I have a friend. Oh, I'm on fire. Darn it. Where's the river? Stuck the landing. And then I do like where that tower is, but I'm thinking that this is a kind of a boring wall. So as I say goodbye to my ankles and we think about doing something like this, which would then bump the middle of the wall over a little bit. So we've got 2, 3, like that, right? So that looks more interesting. And then we would have this tower be bumped up or over, I guess. In that this is 9 by 9. Why did I make this so big? All of these are all 7 by 7. All right, well let's fix that. Friends don't set friends on fire. Yeah, that's fair. All right, I was gonna try and keep this tree, but I think she's just gonna be in the way. All right, so if this is the middle, the new middle, 1, 2, oh, that only moves it over by 1 block. That's dumb. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's see if this makes a bit of a difference just from the top. I know it seems funny to just build the whole thing from a top down, but it's a weird part of the designer in me that just likes the idea of having a nice town layout. And the map mod that we use, which we've stripped out any of the bonuses. We just use it for a top down view, but it is very handy. I have to take out more before I can see what's going on. Swoop. What? Okay. I think this is the right one. That needs to go. And I think this needs to go. Yes. And then we'll go up this way. Too many blocks hanging in the air, driving me nuts. Whoa! Hey, my ankles didn't break that time. We're learning. Cool. Looks like there's a few new people here. Thanks for hanging out. If you're new to the channel, my name is Joel Duggan, and this is it's a variety channel on Twitch, but I tend to play a lot of Minecraft because I am one half of the Spawn Chunks podcast. And we do a podcast about Minecraft, so of course I end up playing quite a lot of Minecraft. But I've been really enjoying this medieval town build. Oh, I'm still missing something. Is it up there? Where is it? Oh, there it is, there. Strategically placed water? Yep. Wow, I can't speak today. Good thing I don't talk for a living. Wait a minute. Maybe I do. Have been sorry, laughing at Fazu. Consistently interrupted by these things called meetings. What are we up to today? We worked on the dock over here, Fazu. Nothing very serious. We just kind of honed in a few things on the dock here with some chains. It's feeling kind of samey. We need some contrast in the buildings. We've also laid out a bunch of foundations here where you can see a little bit better from the top down. Just to kind of get a feel for what this place is going to look at when you come in the main road here. And then we are now on to re-evaluating our tower situation because we like this tower a lot. Even though it's way simpler looking than this, I think the idea is that by having simple towers like that, it makes this and that and this thing look more special. So I think we're going to end up going with this style of tower more often. Although I don't necessarily think I'm going to go with the outcrop here at the top. I think we're going to go with a straight side and then just do the roof on top of it. I'm okay with that tower being special. But right now we're trying to figure out a repositioning of the towers. So we're thinking that instead of one tower here and one tower there, we're thinking about putting in two. So there'd be one here and then another one right next to this, and then a last one there. But I think we might want to move that forward again to alleviate some issues here. Because I think I want to move it, I think it has to go forward by one. So there's 2, 2, and 2. There's 3 there. So I think it has to go back this way and up 1. Would be my guess. Do we think that this needs to be 9 by 9, or do we like it as a small tower? I'm curious if we think it needs to be big or small. But yeah, we definitely need to have it come out farther. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, I think that looks good, and we could also change the river here so that it actually sticks out in the river more. But do we think maybe we do a 9 wide tower here, and then have 2 7 wide towers there? Just Plays MC, hello, how's it going? Thanks, Cosmic. I think I will play for a little bit longer and then take another short break. Appreciate that, though. I want to see the castle that you go on about on the spawn chunks. That's the keep. There's no castle here, but this is the medieval town. This whole area. This is the spider spaghetti nonsense that we've been working on. We're working on the curtain wall right now. But that's the keep right there with the drawbridge. Holy nuggets! Hunter 555. How many was that? I can't count that fast. Streamlabs gives me singles as opposed to the whole thing. 18. Hunter 555 gifting 18 tier 1 subs to the community. Wow. Thank you so much, Hunter. If you are receiving a gift sub from Hunter, please be sure to say thanks in chat. And by all means, connect your Discord and your chat, your Discord and your Twitch, so that you can get access to the Joel Duggan Discord server and chat about Minecraft and all kinds of nerdy stuff all week long. Because we normally only stream on weekends. So the Discord is a great way to keep in touch all week long with what's happening with my work and in podcasts and streams and things like that. I do get a heads up notification going in Discord as well. So if I'm going to stream, then I tend to let people know a couple hours ahead of time on Discord, and then I tweet on Twitter when I go live. But the heads up happens to the fun folks on Discord. But Hunter 555, again, thank you so much. You're so generous. I very much appreciate it. And everybody, enjoy your new emotes. Enjoy your access to the Discord. Be sure to say hello when you get into the Discord, and we'll get you sorted. There's some rules and guidelines in there, but we'll get you sorted out. And if you have any questions, of course, just ask myself or any of the moderator team that's in either Twitch chat or in the Discord. Pie and pancakes for everyone. Oh, yes. I bought a pumpkin pie the other day. It may be half gone. I confess nothing. Okay. I'm really thinking we need a fat tower on the edge here. I think I like the dynamic I had originally with a 9 by 9 and a 5 by 5. So I think I want to continue to do that. I'm a little concerned that the wall needs to be at a steeper angle, so we might try to change that a little bit and make it maybe on a 45, which could be cool. And then we'll add in the full tower. I guess we should probably also sort out the river. There's just so many things that have to be done. It's like this cascade of to-do lists on a big project like this. And now we've got Fazu Battlecaster subscribing at tier 1, 4 months in a row, 4 month streak. Thanks so much, Fazu. Great to see you. And great to have you in the chat. Really enjoy chatting with you. All right, let's do this again. Yes, I know, again. But this is why we do this, so that we don't have to do it when the things are done, you know? Oh, there's a hype train now. Nice. It's a busy day on stream today. Now, is that good? Yeah, I think that's a better looking wall. The tower might look funny on the end of it, but... No, I think it's okay. Maybe if we do that, we have to go from... I'm in the hole again. Okay, no longer in the hole. Hype train, 82%. We've got bits flying in from On the Diagonal with 100 bits, True Purple with 200 bits, and Hunter 555 with 1,000 bits. Hunter! Oh my goodness! Fulmer's chiming in with 400 bits. Thank you so much, folks. I love the new bit emote in Twitch chat. Are you guys doing that on purpose? Or is that like a... Is that a new Twitch thing? The animated party horn? That looks fantastic. I love it. Can you do animated GIFs as emotes? Because I should do that. Still can't believe I found your content through the Spawn Chunks podcast. Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, we have a good time on the podcast. I've been podcasting for like 10 years, 12 years, more than that. That's when the bits are sent. So what's the difference between bits being sent and the little diamond thing? Are those new? What's the difference? Fulmers with 400. Zero Fox with 200 bits. Thank you so much. Is it party? Is that the party 100? Is that like an emote you have to type? You can do custom bit animations. The animations in the chat? I can do custom bit animations for the chat? Hype train. Where'd the hype train go? What level are we at now? Level 4? Holy crap. Fazu Battlecaster coming in with 500 bits. We've got Bode with 1,000 bits. We've got Cosmic Dancer with 100 bits. Oh boy. Wow. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And now it's dark. Bode, did you do another 1,000 bits? No. Yeah, I'm getting my noise in my ear are changing up. I've got custom pop-ups from Streamlabs. They're different than the default Twitch stuff. But yeah, so I'm seeing, so Fazu Battlecaster, you did 500 bits in chat, and thank you again, but I'm seeing the dancing diamond as opposed to the party horn that Zero Fox had. So what's the difference? How did you do that? I'm not at all complaining. I'm curious. I want to learn. Skull Daisy with 100 bits and a unicorn. So did you get to choose that? Oh, on the diagonal you get to choose. It looks like the melting. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I do like that. So you're saying that I could do my own custom bit emotes? I'll have to do that as like a reward for maybe on our quest for partner. I just choose the purple diamond on it. Oh, you can choose different bits emotes. Thanks, True Purple. Appreciate it. Now I get it. Now I understand. Now I understand. Fulmers with another 200 bits. Skull Daisy and On the Diagonal with 100 bits apiece. Thank you so much, folks. All right, so I do like this. If we did that, though, I guess the best part to do the tower would be... How would we attach a 9x9 to this? Would we... would we want it in the middle? So then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, you know what? That looks pretty good right there. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm in the hole again. Stupid hole. Come on. Ah. Yes, I realize I could probably fill in the hole. Hold on. I do want to make sure we mark some of these so that we don't forget about them. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then is this the right spot? Yes. So there is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we did move it from its original position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this big tower would then take over. There's no reason why I couldn't have like a double tower here. I've got on the diagonal, I feel like I thanked you already. Fulmers with another 200 bits. Dummikins with 100 bits. And Little Joe Show with another 100 bits. Thanks so much, folks. Appreciate it. And we are at level 38. Level 5. 38 of the 38% of level 5 on the hype train with 51 seconds left to go. So I guess we will put in the corners here just to see. On the diagonal, no, Obsidian Clad Fox with 500 bits. Holy smokes. And Fazu Battlecaster again with 1,000 bits. Fazu. Hitting the choo-choo hard. Yes, I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. Level 4 Hype Train has been completed. If you participated, you should have a new emote. Thanks to the Twitch Hype Train. And thank you so much for all the support, folks. I really, really appreciate it. I received, what emote did I get? Some sort of weird running dude. So I think we've arrived at a decent pattern, or I guess wireframe for this. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't get there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then done. Good. So from the ground, that is what's going to guard the river going that way, which I think looks pretty cool. The only other thing we have to do is make sure that the height is also right. Fazu Battlecaster has earned the 1,000 bits badge. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoyed the stream. Do the bits actually help you, Joel Duggan? I'm a Twitch noob, so I'm genuinely curious. Yes, actually, I can fill you in. So the way that it works out is if you donate 100 bits on Twitch, then I see $1 US. So it's a 1 bit equals 1 cent. Now it costs you more than $1 to buy 100 bits. I don't remember what the ratio is, but it depends on how many bits you buy and how you buy them as to how much they cost you. But I see 100%. Like if you send me 100 bits, I see $1 US, which is lovely. And again, that's why I was so excited for that hype train. You guys are amazing. Flip side, if it's a Prime Gaming sub, I see $2.50 American, which translates once I translate it into Canadian. But like for sake of an easy math, it's $2.50 American for a Prime Gaming sub, which doesn't cost you anything because you already have it from a Prime subscription to Amazon. And then a tier 1 is a little bit different. Tier 1 is $5 US for you, the supporter, and I see around $2.35 of the $5. The other part of that goes to Twitch. And then the last part, which is outside of Twitch, is Patreon. Patreon is $2 a month, not $5 a month. You don't get the emotes, but you do get access to the Discord. And the Patreon, out of that $2, I see $1.80. So I see less than 50% of a tier 1 sub on Twitch, but I see 90% of the support on Patreon. So really, it's just a matter of how you like to hang your support hat. There's also just straight up PayPal if people don't want to be subscribed or have to worry about resubbing and doing all that kind of stuff. All of it I very much appreciate because it is because of you folks that I can stream this often. Between support for the Spawn Chunks on Mondays and support from you folks here when I stream, I'm getting very close to being able to apply to partner for Twitch, and I'm also getting very close to being able to stream much more often during the week because of the support that you folks give me. So I really, really appreciate it. Where are we here? We are at 78, and this was 80. I feel like we want to knock this down a little bit faster now, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 here, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there. So it feels a little funny, but I'm okay with the 4 because that'll give us a cool pattern. The 3s are actually kind of tricky. And this is going to change because we have a potential tower here. How big did I make this tower? Looks like I made it a lot bigger than it needed to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's bigger than it needs to be. Okay. We'll start it maybe here. We're gonna have to do some reevaluating, and we've got some wiggle room here. I feel like this little loop part is the thing that I don't like. I would be more inclined to do a straight line or a subtle curve from this tower to the new tower. So we're going to do we'll do some measuring again, and we'll figure out how we're going to do this. But what do you folks think? Do we like the idea of adding a tower right there? The only problem is that that might be in the way of the keep. We might have to put it... Yeah, we might want to put it here. I guess the real view is from the road, right? I shouldn't be standing in the middle of the field and looking. Do you accept carrier pigeons with rolls of cash strapped to their legs? I would if that would be reliable, but no, that's not how this works, I don't think. Before the sun goes down here, and I do need to take a short break. So a tower would be right there. I don't know, I guess that would be off to the side, wouldn't it? It could create a nice profile here. Maybe we need to do, maybe instead of like a dead middle, maybe we need to put it like here, just over by a bit. Yeah, there's definitely some replanning that has to happen here. Cool. I hope the planning is fun. I know we haven't really built a lot, but hopefully the planning is insightful for people that want to do builds like this. But if you're new to the channel, and I feel like there's a number of you that are, I take a break about once an hour. I'm a little bit past that now. I only just go stretch, refresh my water. You know, it's about 5 or 6 minutes. I might take a little extra right now. But I'll be back. We're going to keep streaming for a little bit. So hang tight. Don't go anywhere. More Minecraft coming. Be right back. All right. Let's see if we can sort this wall out before we have to go. Nightmare, thanks very much for hanging out. Have a good night. Appreciate it. So as I was saying before we went in there to take a little bit of a breather, I'm trying to figure out where would be the best place to put these towers and not have them block this stuff. Even though there could be a building right there, I feel like I don't want something right here. If we do put anything over here, I think it's going to be maybe closer to that corner. So instead of right here, I feel like we maybe want to build it in this kind of vicinity. So the landscape over there is pretty flat. It's not too hard to maneuver things around. Let's just take another quick look from the road, and then I'll just walk straight at where I want the edge of a tower to be. Well, honestly, no, I think it's probably that. It's probably right there. That's what I would want. It's hard to plan this without knowing what houses and stuff are going to be inside, but part of the fun of this build is just kind of like the stacking, the building one thing, accepting it, and then moving on and building another, right? So I feel like we want to go maybe out by 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look out, cow. 7 to there. And then it's usually another 3 blocks. Like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that is potentially the new tower. What is the minimap mod? It's called Zero's Minimap, and I believe Cosmic has just told Nightbot to give you a link. We have turned off all of the crazy features. So if you look at the, this is the world map settings, but there's also minimap settings, and there's all kinds of stuff. And I've basically turned it all off so that you can't detect blocks or mobs or treasures or anything like that. And it's just basically a nice top-down view that allows us to map and set things up in the world. And for a big build like this, a huge area that spans all the way from way up here to from the entrance to the zone, from all the way down here to like Megan's wizard tower down here, it just makes it so much easier to look down and kind of plan. Planning this wall would be impossible. Not impossible. It would just take a really long time. And I think as a content creator, I much prefer showing you folks this view than flying around with rockets trying to envision where things are going to go. So I like that. I think that's a good place for tower. We might have to reevaluate the speed at which that wall goes up. We have to change that a little bit. That's fine. Because this tower, I think, is going to go away. I'm in a hole again. Happens a lot. But now that we have that tower set up, we have to think about where we want the other one to go. So originally, I was going to put it here, and that's not a bad idea. I'm kind of wondering if we should just do an angled wall to a convenient point and then do another angled wall. I feel like I'm leaning more towards having some straight lines over here rather than curves. I don't mind this, but I feel like this needs to be a little bit straighter. And when we do these walls, it works out best, I think, when we have either sections of 4 or sections of 2, which is weird. You'd think that even or odd sections would be better, but they're not always. So in that light, maybe we should just do what the wall dictates. Warlock and Load and Tobias Gonzalez, thanks very much for the follows. Appreciate it. And Lulek, thanks for the follow. I'm envisioning more of a straight line going across here. And a tower just like being a little bit kind of like as close to dead middle as we can. Well, let's do the hard math right after I find a bed. I know the stream has been full of counting. Okay, so we know that this is where we want the large tower to be. And this is the x-axis, negative 9,065. Remember that number, negative 9,065. Counting with Joel, yay. You and I have different versions of yay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is the block here. And this is, oh good, it's a decent number. So negative 9,010. So 55 blocks, right? Which means 25, 27. So that was negative 9,010. So we go to 37. And that would be about the middle. Right here. Right? So this right there is about halfway between this tower and that tower. And I like this angle wall. I don't think we need to change that. So if that's the middle, the easiest thing to do would be to have this be maybe sections of 4 the whole way down. So right now it's all 3s with the exception of this one. So all we have to do is come along here and just do 1 there, 2 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. That's 4 again. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And that leads us almost, oh my gosh, that lined up. Wow, okay, sold. What I'll do though is I'll start the tower right there. So we need to go 2 blocks to my right, right there. And if this is the middle of the wall, then we gotta go 1, 2, 3. Tower goes here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have to figure out how this other side attaches. Because this tower is not going to be there. I think it's demolition time. Do we need to take screenshots? We should probably take a screenshot before we tear this down. Because I do like most of the design. Okay. Just in case. Just in case. Good news is we're going to get a lot of stone back. We're starting to run short. Whoa! Stop it. Why? Why is the video doing that? I fell off again. Let's just stop that from happening. All right. So many things. I think we... Oh, good. We didn't decorate the inside of that. I would be annoyed if we had. Can I reach that? Please say I can. Yes. Awesome. As tedious as this can be, it is sometimes fun. I usually say that when I start to dismantle a Minecraft village, and then when I'm halfway through, I start to very much lose interest in destroying the village and just want it to be done. Pro tip, if you ever have a village that you want destroyed on your server, recruit your friends to help. It is a texture pack, and technically we are running mods, but the only mods we are running are for either quality of life graphics or performance for the server. I have some issues with my PC in that Minecraft lags terribly when I do not have, or when the CPU is stressed too much. I don't know what it is. We can't seem to figure out what's going on. But I have better luck with fabric, phosphorus, and lithium running on the server. I also run Optifine via Fabric and OptiFabric on my local machine, and that helps out a great deal. The other thing we do have the map mod for is for content creation. It saves me from flying around with Elytra all the time and trying to show you stuff from the air. I can just go boop and show you exactly what we're doing. Helps me plan out complicated shapes like roads, hexagonal builds, that kind of thing. And what are the other things that we have? Can look inside shulker boxes. I can't do anything. I can't grab anything from them. I can just look, which is nice. And we have a ambience mod, which is sound. And that just means if you go into like a taiga biome, there's birds chirping. If you go into a beach biome, you can hear the waves. It's not a big deal. It doesn't affect the gameplay that much. What we do have for blocks and things like that are more likely like data pack recipes, like being able to craft coarse dirt slabs and replacing, what are they called? Petrified oak slabs. We have some abilities to... Need my wood box. We've got a data pack for like tables and chairs and stuff. But again, like it's little things. It doesn't really... We're not like retexturing everything. We're not going like too overboard. Oops, no, I want that back. I think some of these things went over the edge here. Yes, lots. Wow. I've made a mess. Cool. Okay. Let's just back this up. Take this right out. Where's the tower here? Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. It'll Tango, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you hanging out. Glad you're enjoying the stream. How'd you find us? What's your story? As they say in Newfoundland, what are you at? Alright. This is probably... Oh, good, it's not solid. I thought it was solid. Well, the good news of doing this stuff over and over again is that we're going to have lots of practice. Okay, need to do a little bit of inventory dump here. What do we have? We got wood. A little bit of stone. And I need the other stone box. There we go. Whoops. And sand is over here. Does the texture also make it so the enchantment wave doesn't appear? Yes. And that's a very easy texture change. You just, I can't remember, I think you change it to entirely black. If you find your enchantment glint file in your textures, if you just turn it all black, it just basically turns it off. So I do have enchanted tools. I just don't have the glint showing up. Although I should really, we should look at doing a repair run. We've had a really good stream actually, and that would be a good way to celebrate for the folks that are new here. We could do not a server tour, but we could certainly do a run to repair a bunch of stuff. My elytra is probably pretty low too. Yeah, let's finish taking down the wall. We'll keep an eye on the pickaxe, and then we'll go and repair stuff before we wrap up. Okay, tower has been removed. New tower is in, but old wall needs to come down to a point. Actually, yeah, everything from basically here on. Easy enough. Now, I do remember that 80 was the height that we were at. And we'll come right back to about there. Just got here. What inspired the change in the wall? We were trying to figure out how to do the river here, and we decided that we wanted a big pillar here and a small pillar there. And obviously this has got some incorrect placement over here. Like this is no longer going to be here. This is no longer going to be here. And I don't think... Where's our wall? Yeah, so 1, 2... So that goes there. Where does it attach? This is the front of the wall. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So the wall is going to go this way. Like that. So anything above here is wrong. And because it's a top-down map, anything that's above it just kind of like supersedes the stuff below. So this is also wrong here. So that should be clearer from the top down. Yeah, so we might make it a little bit thicker. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. I just like the way that it looks from the front here. So you've got like an angled wall between the two pillars. This will be taller. It's probably going to be about there. But that change made us realize that we had quite a lot of space. We had a tower like kind of here and there, and then not a lot going on here. So we're thinking that spreading the towers out a little bit more will help. And then this tower, I know it's not in the middle, but it, oh, wait a minute. There we go. But I didn't want to put it right here because I felt like it would start to block what was happening here. We could still move it a little bit more to the left. Like we could move it over so that the edge of it was right here. We might still do that. That's why I'm working in wireframes first, because like we keep on nudging these things in different directions. I feel like I do like that position of that tower, especially because it's on a hill. And it seems like that would be a logical place for it. We don't see it because I don't have the edges of it done. Back to my lurk while playing Minecraft. Thanks so much, Cosmic. I really appreciate the help. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And of course, hi, Cosmic's online. But yes, relax. Please do enjoy. Okay. So yeah, here. The only thing about this stuff, it is a pain in the butt when you want to take stuff down. Yeah, so there's the tower there, which I think will be cool. And again, having the tower there as opposed to farther along means that you can still see the mountain very clearly. And yeah, we might have to move this. I feel like we could get away with the edge of it like right there. Maybe it was okay where it was before. Trying not to move my cursor. That's just about where we had it, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That zombie's got a hurt on. That was weird. That lucked out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this area all mine, or do multiple players live here? There are currently spaces for people to live here. Everything in the area that has been built so far is mine, with the exception of Megan's tower, which you can see rendering in right there in the distance. The foggy, wizardy looking thing, that's Megan's tower. She's been working on that. And that, to give you an example, is way over here. But everything in this kind of like enclosed river area and all the farms up here have been stuff done by me. Since November, by the way. It's been months. I only stream on weekends. Usually, this is a bonus bonus stream. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's better. I like that it doesn't clip this, like it doesn't get in the way of the tower. So even as we come down the road here, it doesn't overlap the front gate. So I think I'm okay with that there. What does that look like from above? Well, that's cool. I think we could probably just mimic this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever we decide to do here. We could probably just flip that on the other side and then connect them in a straight line going this way. Or we could do like a snaky wall like this. That could be cool too. I prefer this to what I had here. The scoop was not working for me. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 here. I hear you, zombie. Probably in the wall somewhere. Hiding from the sunshine. Grab all this stuff. And go back around. Oh, thanks very much, Il Tango. Did you mention how you got here? I don't recall. How did you find the stream? If you don't mind me asking. But I appreciate it, and welcome on in. I'm glad that you're enjoying. Suggested, so it was part of the stream boost earlier then. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, that's definitely where there's mobs hiding out. Well, good to know that that worked. I'm glad. It took most of yesterday, or the end of yesterday's stream and most of today's stream to get up to the boost total. Looks like I need to sleep again. Giraffe Live said the same. So you also found us unsuggested. Very cool. Very, very cool. Do you guys listen to the Spawn Chunks? It's the podcast I do all about Minecraft. Sounds like a lot of work. My cousin likes to do the medieval builds as well. He did a decent build of the Battle of Helm's Deep. Wow, that would be monstrous. I've taken some inspiration from Lord of the Rings, obviously, but I've not gone to replicate anything. I have taken a walking tour, not guided, just on my own, of Minecraft Middle Earth. I would highly encourage everyone in the chat to log on, read the rules and guidelines, do the quiz, and then walk around in Minecraft Middle Earth. It is bananas. I should do it as a fun thing on stream sometime, because they let you stream from the server. You just have to not pretend that you did it, obviously, and I would never do that. But it's a phenomenally inspiring place to be. It's just nuts. So good. It's bananas how much work they put into things. Okay, so obviously we're going to have a little bit of landscaping to do. But good news is we've got lots of stone back, which is good. Keep some of it. Put some of that there. Okay, so that's not a square. Did we put it too far forward, maybe? Doomwalker 1 does not simply walk into Mordor. Oh, wait. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I think I built that too far forward because that's not a square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll knock that back by 1 block. Westrocraft is also something definitely to see. Yes, I have heard of that. I have only ever watched, or no, sorry, I've only ever seen, like I've only ever seen the screenshots, the rendered screenshots from it. I wonder how much of that would suffer because it's such a big build. And same thing with the Lord of the Rings stuff, with the Middle Earth stuff. With render distance, you have to have a really good render distance, I would think. Let's just do this. And then back up. So this part of the wall is going to have to change, I think. But that would put at least a cool looking structure here. We could always make this tower a little bit taller if we needed to, or add something onto it. Because I wanted to put a building here, and having a tower here with a roof line there might not be great. We might want to make this just a little bit taller. Which is not a big deal, I don't think. Yeah, if that was a little bit taller, it wouldn't be the end of the world. If anything, it would get the roof from... It would get the roof line up here, which would be good, actually. So we might want to go... What was that, maybe 3 blocks higher? That'll be fun. We might be able to do something with this tower to make it more unique. It's funny, these things don't look like they're that far apart here, but I guess they are. Is that about even? We might be able to nudge this a little closer. No, I guess that's okay. The artist in me wants this to be super even, and I know it's never gonna be the case. Like I would drive myself crazy trying to do that. So now I guess the next step is wall removal, right? Yeah. More destruction. Which is too bad, because it's a very cool looking wall. This is where I wish we had a beacon here. Would make this a little bit easier. I could set one up. I have one, like, with me, sort of. I wonder if that's worth it. I just think about how long it takes to take down the beacon, and then I go like, maybe I don't want to do this. Oh, I guess it's not 3 thick. We're only dealing with a single wall of blocks here. I didn't fill the whole thing in, so that is at least some saving grace. I say that as I stumble upon the section that I filled in. An hour mark for my scheduled rest period. Thanks so much, Fazu. I am probably going to just continue to stream and then call it a night. I can't usually stream for very long during the week. I have yet to eat dinner, and I've got some other things I have to do tonight. So I'll keep playing, and then I'll wrap it up. But it'll be another little bit yet, because I want to go and repair the tools before next stream, and that way it'll give us a chance to hang out and chat. And folks that are new to the channel will be able to see some of the other builds on the server. I'll walk back down through some of the other stuff, and folks can see that. So thank you, though. Appreciate it. And for folks that are new to streaming, schedule regular breaks. It makes a world of difference rather than trying to stream for like 3 or 4 hours at one chunk. Like, just give yourself a break every hour at least, if not more. I remember one time I was tired and I decided to give myself a break every 45 minutes, which doesn't sound like a big change, but it really helped. Oh no! Oh, that could have been bad. We could have been in Mob City. Thankfully, I had put down some torches. As you can see, we've done some landscaping here to make it more of a friendly place to hang our hat. So really all I need to do is just cover this now with dirt so I can see what we're doing. Whoa, or I can fall down here. Because the front's not going to matter from the top down. I just need to be able to cover this with dirt. So one more pass here and we should be good. Then I'll come back and I'll mine out the rest later. Alright, so now I need to grab some dirt. Or grass, more likely. I'll start here. This is just the quick and dirty way to get this done. Cool. Okay. That takes care of that. And now we just have to look at the top-down view of where these two walls can connect. So now we have a very clean slate in terms of how we approach this. Do I like the way that this wall attaches to this particular building? I think that looks fine. So this would be inside. And we did 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. No, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aha. Glad I checked. And so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that gives us a nice kind of like even wall on either side of this tower. And then we'll go forward by 1. And we'll start to figure out how to connect things. Hopefully the shulker boxes are not in the way. Love the stream. Also love the podcast you guys made. Thanks so much. Tetrafluoride. Fun username. I have a Zoom soon, so it's nice to stream while I watch again. Cool. Il Tango, thank you so much for coming by. Make sure that you've followed. I think you have. Follow me on Twitter, @JoelDuggan. You'll get notified when I go live. And check out maybe the Patreon or the Discord. You might enjoy it. And that's at patreon.com/JoelDuggan. Right. So I think we need to also remove some weird stuff here. Because these need to be 4s, not 3s. Oh, nope, that's the tower. Okay, so we need to do 4. And then 4. And then this is for here. Did that. There. That should look almost right. There might be some tweaking that needs to happen. Something is messed up here. Look out, sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm betting it's the overhang that's wrong. So we can fix that easy enough. No! Oh! I was close. Okay, got it. So now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's not right. 4. Yeah, that's what was going on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 4 there. Four there, 4 there, and 4 there. So now from the top, that should look nice. Okay. So from the side of this, I feel like we want to go out at least 4, as you would expect. Grab our little bits here. Leave no block behind. And that gives us this weird section here to connect. And this is where I think a wall like this would probably look better than a straight line. So I think maybe we have to do either 2 or 4 here. I think maybe 2. And then maybe singles. And then 2 this way. 2 that way. Nope, we need to go farther here yet. And this has to be short. Yes. So you can see here we did 3 2s, 3 1s, and then more 2s going on the other side. So I think what we can do here is do 3 singles. Then a double. Then another. And maybe this is going to be 6. Feel like that's pretty good. Take it easy, Skull Daisy. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. It's hard to see from here how this is going to look, especially because I've got these other blocks in the way. I think we just need to go and do a little bit extra placement here. Oh, yeah, I want to see these. I kind of just want to get a feel for this. And then we'll take a spin. Thanks so much for the follow, Polar Bear, and for Calcin Fung. Appreciate it. Yeah, that looks interesting. I think that'll work quite well. And looks, I think, much better than what we had before. Still kind of organic looking and fun. I might have to rethink a little bit here, but I'd rather do that with a fresh brain. I'm just wondering if we have to move this tower up to about here and have the wall be on like a straight diagonal across here. That could be a little bit more fun. I do like the proportions of having a big tower and a small tower. I'm just wondering now if it's going to be better to have that on a better angle. I think that could be a little bit better, a little steeper. And that might require some tweaking here. So I'm not going to do too much more there, but I think the progress and the revision is going to go well. And I like the, I like this. We could always nudge it back 2 blocks if we need to. So we've got that flexibility, which is good. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let me just dump some inventory, and then we'll take a walk around, and folks can see what I've been up to. All this can go in here. Somewhere we have extra andesite. Here it is. Do I have coal in there? I do not. Dirt goes in here. We're not going to be able to clean out everything, but that's fine. We'll get most of the way there. Nope, not those. Still operating on like how I had everything sorted the last time I had shulkers down, so it's a little bit strange. We'll just bring the coal for a drive. Why not? All right, so for tools, we don't have another silk touch pick, so we have to repair the one we have. We are running very low on elytra, so we may not want to fly very far, but that's good for you. That means there'll be more to see. I need to make sure I bring a ender chest with me. So yeah, we just have to repair the elytra and the shovel and the pick. And I'll need more rockets to fly back with. And I'll need more food. Good news is that the gold farm where we'll repair everything will give us some gold to do things with. All right, let's go. So we'll walk back down through town just for fun. I'll take the staircase here. This is one of my favorite little surprises that I was able to sneak in here, is the staircase that goes down behind these buildings. I really quite like it. And that pops us out on the main street. So one of these days we'll have to figure out how to design and texture this road. We do have a crossroads planned here. This cobblestone path actually is meant to be a road going that way and a road going that way. You can see on the map it actually leads up to a bridge. And down here is where we started in the area. We have a potato farm on the left and a wheat farm on the right. Surprisingly, the wheat mill and the wheat farm looks smaller than the potato farm. I kind of went overboard on top of that house. So there's a lot more room, but the idea was that I wanted people to be able to sleep there, like other players on the server. No one's really taken advantage of it yet. But the player storage that you've seen me go to so far today is underneath that barn. That's where we've been keeping all that stuff. And this was a fun path to build too. Always good. So for folks that are in the chat now, if you happen to manage to listen to the Spawn Chunks before we started the stream today, or if you've had a chance to mess around in the snapshot, what were your thoughts on Grimstone? Are people pro Grimstone? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think it could be improved? They've made some changes already. Jappa posted on Twitter today that they've reduced the contrast on the Grimstone. Thanks so much, True Purple. I'm glad you like it. I'm happy with this path. This took a long time, but it looks really good. And I'm pretty sure that I have oh no, I guess that path would be before we did the potato farms. The VODs that I have downloaded, I'm getting ready to chop up and put onto YouTube. Start with the potato farm. The potato farm is a grassy patch of nothing. And then I've got all the VODs downloaded. It's going to take a long time. I'm struggling to find the time to edit things together. Think the texture of Grimstone could be improved? Yeah, I like the tone. Like the gray tone of it. I always have trouble with some of the color balance. I find that they introduce a new block and they'll maybe make it kind of bluish, or they'll make it kind of warmish, like reddish, and Grimstone is kind of like greenish. And I kind of wish that's with some of the grays that would be a little bit more tepid with that. Here's our nether hub. Fun stuff. We'll come back through this way. We need to go to the zombie pigman farm. They've actually revised the redstone ore, and we talked about it on the show today. And you're right, Pixarifs wasn't a huge fan. He's not like he didn't like it. I think it was just his least favorite of the new ores. My least favorite, I think, right now is iron. The way that they revised iron is not really something that jives with me. But I mean, ultimately, it's not going to matter a whole lot. I don't build with iron, so iron ore very much. So it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, we talked about that. We felt that the ore distribution within the block on redstone was very central, and Jappa has posted some revisions and it looks much nicer. It's more balanced, it's better laid out, better distributed. Grimstone is a new Blackstone? Nope. I like Grimstone better than I like Blackstone. Grimstone at least looks good on its own for the most part. I found the challenge with Grimstone was trying to integrate it into other blocks. Like trying to do a build with some shading or trying to get like Grimstone to work with stone bricks or basalt or whatever, and it was very difficult. I would prefer even something as simple as the Grimstone tiled texture lining up properly would be nice. The grout, so you can see the grout lines here. The Grimstone grout lines don't line up with the other Grimstone bricks on the tiles, and it's frustrating. Have you beat the game in this world? Oh yeah, we've beaten the dragon a number of times. 6, 7, or 8? I can't remember how many. We haven't done the full 20, but we've done a lot. I've not been there for all of them. MacCast and Alistair have beaten the dragon a couple times. I know Steven has beaten the dragon a couple of times, or at least once. I need some snowballs. Get our stuff ready here. Pickaxe there, shovel there. We should be good. You look like you want to be angry. Oh, I need to turn the sounds down. But yeah, I feel like with the Grimstone, it was it's not bad. Like it serves a cool purpose. I'm not an experienced builder in terms of doing gradients. I do find them pretty tricky because I don't build large enough often. I find the mega builders, the people that build really large structures and have really large singular walls, will probably have a better time with Grimstone than I will. I am K7 Gaming. Thanks very much. It took a very long time to dig that tunnel under the lava. Wow. It was hard, but we got there. Breck attack, you know what? You're not missing a whole lot. I mean, sure, it's nice to get shulker boxes and it's nice to get elytra, but you can download data packs that allow you to get elytra and shulkers other ways. We've got a data pack on the server that allows you to spawn an endermite over a purpur block, and the purpur block will then turn into a shulker. And then you still have to fight the shulker. But it saves time. There's a couple people that were having trouble. They don't have a lot of time. They didn't want to go to the end and lose everything. And if you only have, an hour or two a week to play the game, it sucks if you have to like revisit the same content over and over and over again and you feel stuck. So we have a couple of quality of life data packs that allow players on the server that don't want to fly over the void with their only set of elytra, I don't blame them either. If I was busy like that and I couldn't play all the time, then I'd want it still work. There's still you have to put the time in. It's much slower to get shulkers with the data pack, but it's possible to do it without flying over a void and losing all your stuff. So that is nice. So I mean, one thing that's nice about the game Breck Attack is that you can play it however you want. Like you can find some data packs that could add challenge, but just add a different kind of challenge. Sorry about the minecart noises. I can't seem to figure out the best way to, I mean, I could turn them down, I guess, but I can't seem to get them to stop moving. I find it very annoying. I think our elytra's probably repaired. Yep. So we're on to the shovel and the pickaxe. Been doing a lot of terraforming lately. Got any tips? Yes. I would, first off, follow Whip. FWHIP. He's fantastic. And the other thing is when you're doing any kind of curve, make sure that you're gradually either increasing or decreasing the blocks in the correct order. 1, then 2, then 3, then 5, or 4 or 5, whatever. But don't go like 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Like you want to keep it in a smooth kind of order. It sounds really convoluted, but it makes your life a lot easier later on. That's what I was doing a little bit with that wall. I'm not sure if you were watching me build a wall a few minutes ago, but it's very similar with the wall. The wall's got a lot of straight sections, so there's that. But thanks very much, the Josh Hayes. Welcome on in. I'm glad they're enjoying the stream. We're just repairing some tools here at the in the Nether Donut. We're in the middle of a lava lake, which is why the spawns can continue. And any of the dark purple that you see on the outside there, or the dark wine color, that's nether brick. Where we've slabbed a huge section of the area, and it allows for the bulk spawning to happen. Sometimes it dies down. Cosmic's on the server, but she's not in the Nether as far as I know. Oh no, she's logged out. So you have to just kind of wait in waves. It's not as fast as above the Nether, but it's fast enough for us. And thanks, Josh. Yeah, I like to think it's a nice chill stream. I've been talking all day, so I can feel myself fading a little bit. I did the Spawn Chunks podcast this morning with Pixel Riffs, and that was like 2 hours of talking. Between the hour and a half or hour and 20 minutes we did the show, plus the bonus content we do for our patrons called the Render Distance. Like I was basically talking for 2 or 2.5 hours this morning. Plus I've been online here for another 3.5. So it's a lot of fun. But at the end of a Monday, I am ready for some dinner and maybe a pint. And we're almost there. I love how fast this is now. We fixed this in 1.16. We replaced all of the netherrack that was up there with magma blocks, and it helped with our spawn rates considerably. And like I said, I also took some time and did a lot of the slabbing. That was a stream a long time ago. Did all that. It's really helpful. Fazu, you got gumbo on the go? Nice. I've never had gumbo. I don't like really spicy stuff, so that gumbo might not be my bag. Podcast, yes. TheSpawnChunks.com is one. That's the one all about Minecraft. And TheCitadelCafe.com is the other podcast I do. That's all about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment. I've been a professional podcaster for the better part of 10 years. And this last episode of the Citadel Cafe, we talked about Xbox games. I have a brand new Xbox Series X. I bought it 2 weeks ago, and I'm loving it. And I spent the last little bit, the last 2 weeks or so, playing new games, and my friend Ryan came on the show to talk about the whole onboarding experience with the new Xbox. Cosmic Dancer, Cosmic Boop, has donated $300. Cosmic, that's incredible. Thank you so much. Holy smoke. Some love in the chat for Cosmic Dancer, who happens to be my mod applesauce. she's the boss. She runs the show. You think it's my stream? It's not my stream. It's Cosmic show. She tells me what to do. Thank you, Cosmic. I really appreciate it. You run a writing podcast. Always love listening to others. Oh, very cool, Josh. What kind of writing is it? Like nonfiction, fiction? Did you color the nether brick? It looked black. Yes, the nether brick is black. I have a Vanilla Tweaks texture pack. You can go to vanillatweaks.net and you can get the same nether brick. I think I might have lightened mine up a little bit. Theirs was pretty dark. The Josh Hayes has subscribed at Tier 1. Thank you so much, Josh. Glad that you've enjoyed the stream so far. And you should connect to your Discord and your Twitch and look for the Joel Duggan server in your Connections tab on Discord. And join us throughout the week where we talk about all kinds of stuff. Incidentally, the chat room, the Discord server for the Citadel Cafe, and all of my Twitch and personal Patreon stuff, they all overlap. So it's all one server. So you'll get to chat with people that are there from other podcasts. The hosts of the podcasts that I do are all there as well. So not Pixel Riffs, because we have a separate server for that. But the... oh, I still have snowballs, I think. Hold on. The oh no, I put them back. All the hosts on the Citadel Cafe. There's myself and 4 others actually. They're all in the Discord as well. So let's see what we've got. Do we have any fuel in here? We don't. Okay, so these are probably backed up. Yep. Nuggets. We should probably put some coal in there. Let's just do it this way. Oh, can I not put coal in there? I guess you can't do that anymore. Okay. We'll do it this way. That should be enough. We'll just leave those for whoever comes here next. I will want some of this, though. I need to make more golden carrots for next time. So we'll turn this into ingots. For those wondering, the server's 3.5 years old. That's why we have this crazy infrastructure. Wouldn't want it any other way. And we can put those and those away. Beautiful. Cool. Well, I'll walk back up through the original Dartmouth Meadows while we wrap up the stream here. And again, Cosmic, I'm speechless. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Fiction, science fiction, and fantasy is the kind of writing podcast you do. Very cool. So Megan Townsend, who does the Citadel Cafe with me, is a writer and creator. She has her own fantasy... I don't want to say it's a novel. I think it's now an IP. I think she's trying to get it turned into like either animation or something. But she talks about it quite a bit on the Citadel Cafe. I can't remember the episodes exactly, but you could probably do a search on the citadelcafe.com and find the episode, or you could just ask Megan about it in the Discord now that you've got a sub and access to the Discord, because she's in there quite a bit. You can follow her on Twitch as well, actually. Megan Townsend here on Twitch. Slight warning, she does use adult language because she's an adult human. I keep my stuff family friendly, but she's not vulgar. She just, if something startles her or something fun happens, she might swear a little bit. Just be aware of that if you have small humans around or if you're at work. So I can't read the chat when I'm walking on the path of doom, so give me a second. Because I don't want to walk off into the lava. Thank you very much. Because that's a whole lot of nope down there. Hey, there's the shout out from Cosmic to Megan. So you can follow that link and check out Megan Townsend. You can also listen to and follow all of the the people on the stream. Let's go through the portal down by the bridge, and we'll walk back through the meadows that way. Maybe what I'll do is we'll go down to this one, and we'll come out this way. I don't have time to show all of Somerville, but we'll walk back through the main builds. Oh, it's nighttime. I think there's a bed over here. Oh, Steven's online. Is Steven streaming tonight? Oh, didn't get there. Oh, he left the game. Never mind. Okay. So down here, this was the first time I ever did anything in sort of a medieval style, was this bridge. But we'll walk back through the meadows. We started the meadows in 2017. It was just myself and Alistair at the time, and obviously there's like 6 or 8 members now of the server, and most of them stream. You can check out alistairmcfly.com for a quick link. Actually, there's a command for that too now in the chat for a link to a website. No, I don't. You're interrupting my speech. Die in a giant field of sugarcane. Thank you very much. Anyway, we've done a lot down here. It's been very, very cool. A lot of this is on YouTube, as a matter of fact. I think these are some of the last YouTube videos I have up right now. You can see a lot of that stuff being built. But the way that we wanted to sort of do the meadows was kind of like a build however you want, just try to make it jive with your neighbors. So kind of one build kind of influences the next build, etc. And you'll see that the wheat field that we walked by in the medieval area was not my first crack at a wheat field. I love them. I think they're great. I obviously have a custom texture on wheat. This is from Germsy Boy. But again, doesn't change the blocks that you place, but it does make the world feel a lot nicer by having a 2-high wheat texture that looks like actual wheat, as opposed to the booger sticks that is the vanilla Minecraft texture. Don't tell them I said that. Anyway, we used to have a villager breeder down here, and now it all leads back into what is a defunct, not working villager breeder because of all the new mechanics that changed with 1.15. And then we go back into the main Dartmouth Meadows area. Obviously, we have beacons galore with regen and speed, which is nice. But if you've enjoyed watching this today, I hope you've left a follow so that you can come back the next time. Follow me on Twitter. It's at Joel Duggan. Very easy to find. 2 podcasts. The Spawn Chunks at thespawnchunks.com and the Citadel Cafe at thecitadelcafe.com. Both of which are free. They involve me, so if you like what you've heard, you'll get more. If you don't, well, probably don't listen to those. And last but not least, check out Patreon. That's patreon.com/Joel Duggan. That's where you can support me for doing the stream if you have not already. Like the absolutely mad people in the chat, like Cosmic Dancer, Fazu Battlecaster, 100 I'm going to miss people. There was a level 5 hype train earlier today. There's just so many people that help make this stream possible, and I can't thank all of you because I will be feeling terrible and forget someone. So just come back. You'll see more people doing kind things. You'll see more builds. You'll see more farms. We haven't done a redstone farm in a long time. We're going to have to do something like that soon. But it is a rich server. Lots of fun people. New wizard towers hanging out on the cliffs. It's always changing, so it's a fun time. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm going to try to find somebody else to pass you on to on playing Minecraft, so don't go anywhere. But until next time, folks, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.